So the F.W. Symmes Foundation was started in the 1950s by a textile executive named Fred Symmes. And Fred did not have children of his own, and his friends suggested to him that he consider creating a foundation. And Fred was a very, very philanthropic man. He was very involved in the Greenville County Library system. He was passionate about education, higher education. What we are doing now is continuing to impact the community in the way that Fred Symmes wanted to do when he set up the foundation.
Our connection and our interest with the Greenville Tech College and the Greenville Tech Foundation really is with an alignment that we both share, and that is the helping of the community, helping young people get an education, and, as they like to say in their advertising, a working education. These students have an opportunity to get the kind of education they need that can take into the local workforce and become successful and provide for their families.
Greenville Tech serves a part of the community that could be left behind in terms of educational attainment. We love the fact that Greenville Tech is in communication with industry in our community to determine what jobs are needed. So, for example, the gift that the Symmes Foundation gave for the aviation program, the students that come out of the aviation program have great possibilities of getting very well-paying jobs. Same with the medical technicians and nurses who are trained here at Greenville Tech. They have the opportunity to graduate, go immediately into a well-paying job and providing the kinds of employees that are needed by our community. I think this beautiful building that we're sitting in right now and that our most recent funding has helped with is a great example of the impact that the partnership between Symmes and Greenville Tech is going to have. When I toured this building when it was under construction and saw the rooms where x-ray technicians are going to be trained, and it literally looked exactly like a lab room in the hospital. What better place for our medical professionals of the future to be trained? So it excites me just to see this, tip-top, beautiful facility that these students deserve, because they're going to be serving people like me and people like you. They're going to be serving our entire community in important ways, and it's going to be for generations to come.
When I walked into this new building, I got so excited because genuinely I love seeing all these new buildings and all of these new things coming up for Greenville Tech. I think it is such a worthy cause to support. And I genuinely got so excited when I walked into this classroom too, because it's beautiful. And I feel like sometimes as a community college, we can sort of feel forgotten or a little bit left out because we're not at this big, expensive university. But really, the quality is still just as wonderful here. And a new building like this really makes me feel a lot more motivated and like we are being looked after by the community.
I would like to thank the Symmes Foundation for their ability to enable Greenville Tech to be able to build new, state-of-the-art facilities to help health science students learn. When I walk into a facility like this and a new classrooms and a new learning opportunities, it really adds to my excitement and makes me excited to learn as a student, because especially in the field of medicine, it's always changing, things are always advancing. And the fact that Greenville Tech recognizes that and has the ability, along with donors, to build into that is really amazing.
I'm so grateful for the F.W. Symmes Foundation for all that they have done, all the work and support that they have put into Greenville Tech. It's really so motivating and such a wonderful and inspiring experience to be able to see the things that they have done. And I'd like to say a huge thank you to the Symmes Foundation.
The Symmes Foundation is thrilled to be honored, but really it goes back to Fred W. Symmes. Fred would be very proud of what we're doing, of how we are participating with the Greenville Technical College and the foundation to enhance the the education of healthcare professionals so that future generations can benefit from this. That's why Fred created this foundation, is for serving others and serving multiple generations for years to come.